With ClickTight from Orenco, wiring a wastewater system just got a whole lot easier. ClickTight's color-coded cables, wires, and terminals simplify installation and greatly reduce the risk of electrical failures due to moisture, faulty splices, or corrosion. This video will demonstrate how to quickly and securely install your ClickTight. Once you've properly installed the control panel, you're ready to install the ClickTight unit. Installing the ClickTight coupler. To install the ClickTight coupler, measure and mark the location for the coupler penetration on the riser. The typical location is at the point on the riser that's nearest the control panel, 7 inches down from the riser's top. Drill the hole centered on the mark using a 2-inch hole saw. Dry fit the coupler to mark and drill the 1/8 inch holes for the self-tapping attachment screws. Then clean and sand the riser surface around the hole. Apply a continuous bead of ADH 200 adhesive or MMA epoxy to the riser side of the coupler. Then press the coupler in firmly from the inside of the riser. Be sure the coupler's slot and tab are pointed toward the riser's top, and secure the coupler to the riser wall with the supplied screws through the 2 screw holes. Tighten screws until snug. Do not over-tighten. Over-tightening may strip out threads. Using a putty knife or similar tool, create a smooth fillet with the adhesive that's squeezed out from the edges of the coupler. Next, route the conduit. Excavate a trench from the control panel location to the ClickTight location. Orenco recommends a minimum 2-foot burial depth from finished grade for conduit and wiring installation. Glue the supplied 1 1/4 to 3/4 inch PVC reducer into the ClickTight coupler. The ClickTight coupler is made of ABS, so do not use primer. A 1 1/4 to 1 inch reducer can be installed in the coupler for installations that require 1-inch conduit. Run and connect PVC electrical conduit from the reducer on the ClickTight coupler to the control panel location. All connections between the reducer and the panel can be glued at this time. Now, install the ClickTight connector. Starting inside the riser, thread the ClickTight cable through the coupler to the control panel. Pull all of the cable through to the panel, leaving no excess cable. Align the connector so that the screw tab points to the top of the riser. Firmly press the connector into the coupler until they fit together snugly, then secure the connector with the supplied screw. Next, make the panel wiring connections. ClickTight was designed to make this process simple, with color-coded wires and terminals that help you easily connect floats and pumps to terminals in the control panel. For RO panels with 3 float switches, identify the ClickTight cable wiring pairs in each of the following colors: orange, blue, and yellow. Install 1 each of the colored wires into the corresponding colored terminal in the control panel. And then install the remaining colored wires into the 2 number 5 terminals. 2 wires in one terminal, 1 in the other. Next, make the pump wiring connections in the panel. Connect the green ClickTight cable wire to the grounding lug on the panel's backplate. Wire the black ClickTight cable wire to the black pump terminal. Then the white ClickTight cable wire to the white pump terminal. Now, connect the plugs to ClickTight. First, connect the pump cord plug to the ClickTight center plug. Be sure the plugs connect securely. Locate the cord plug for the top float switch in the float switch assembly and connect it to the ClickTight plug labeled yellow. Next, locate the cord plug for the middle float switch in the float switch assembly and connect it to the ClickTight plug labeled blue. Finally, locate the cord plug for the bottom float switch in the float switch assembly and connect it to the ClickTight plug labeled orange. Longer cables should be looped and secured. ClickTight from Orenco. Wiring a wastewater system just got a whole lot easier. If you have questions or need any help, please contact our customer service department at 1-800-348-9843. Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Time.